So, totoo na nagbayad kayo sa benepisyo at ininvest ninyo. Pero sa tingin ko, mas malaki po yung investment na ginawa-gawa po ninyo eh. You remember sa budget hearing, Mr. Ledesma, sabi ko, what are you? Service provider o business? Di ba? Tinanong ko po kayo noon eh, why?
Mr. Chair, gusto ko lang i-remind si Mr. Ledesma na nung huling budget hearing, ni-remind ko na po siya na dahil sobrang dami po ng kanyang pondo, ako po ay nanawagan na bawasan po niya ang premium contributions. And in fact, sumagot po siya, I believe, sa isang interview matapos ang budget hearing na nire-reject po niya ang aking panawagan. This was last year. This year, I made the same call nung budget hearing. Sinabi ko ulit na merong scope to reduce premiums. Hindi pa rin pinansin ang ating panawagan. And in fact, I filed a resolution calling for a moratorium on the premium contributions of minimum wage earners. So, hindi po nagkulang ang Kongreso na manawagan sa PhilHealth na pababain ang premium contributions, particularly the most vulnerable workers, Mr. Chair.
Thank you, Congressman Estela Kimbo. With
Mr.
the
Chair,
indulgence of...
Can I respond?
Yes, Mr. Ledesma.
Thank you, Mr. Chair. Mr. Chair, parang hindi ko naalala yung rineject ko, ma'am. Anyway, yeah. Anyway, ma'am, regardless, ma'am, we're always, like I said, ma'am, earlier, we are 110% supportive of the bringing down of the premium contributions. Wala po kaming problema dyan, ma'am, no? In fact, I also mentioned that in a Senate hearing that we are fully supporting bringing down the premium contributions. And now, Mr. Chair, I just want to touch on very briefly on Kong Manuel, no? Maganda kasi yung mga issues na bringing up ni Kong. I just want to highlight, Kong, that it's been 12 years kasi since the case packages of PhilHealth have been enhanced, no? And so I understand very clearly when you say, Kong, and everyone says that maraming namamatay, maraming nagkakasakit, diba? We fully understand that in PhilHealth. Ang hiningi lang po namin sa PhilHealth sana is konting-konti na lang pasensya. I think naman po, makikita nyo naman, it's been 12 years that we have enhanced the benefit packages. Nung pumasok po ako in the last 2 years, sobra kaming aggressive, Kong. In fact, we continue to be more aggressive, no? And like I said, next month, almost 50%, almost across the board, no? So, again, I think I'm just asking for a little more patience from this honorable body. I'm really confident we will get there, no? I mean, it doesn't happen overnight, pero dun po talaga kami papunta eh. And I think it's very clear naman sa mga enhancements namin, sa increases, that dun kami papunta, no? Maraming salamat.
Mr.
Thank
Chair,
you.
Mr.
With
Chair,
Congressman Ap.
with the indulgence of the Honorable Panaligan, yung,
Yes, Congressman Acop, you are recognized.
thank you. Hindi po mawala sa isip ko yung sinabi ni Mr. Lim Siaco na part of the subsidy given to PhilHealth would be used for investment. Tama po ba yung pagkarinig ko?
Mr. Chair,
Yes, Mr. Lim Siaco, you are recognized.
maraming salamat, Mr. Chair. Maraming salamat ko. As I mentioned, once papasok ang pera sa korporasyon, pambayad sa benepisyo, and of course, pag hindi na ready na tayo, nabayaran na natin yung mga benepisyo, the excess money ay napasok natin sa investment. Now, the pera from the national government, Mr. Chair, as I mentioned kanina, in the year 2023, ang alokasyon from the Sentax ay nasa 80 bilyones. And
Wag na po tayong pumunta doon sa details. Tinatanong ko lang kung tama po yung statement na narinig ko. Tama po ba na part of the subsidy given by the national government would go to investment?
Mr. Chair,
Yes or no?
tama siya. Pero
Yun
let
lang
me...
po ang tanong ko. But let me proceed. Wag na po kayo mag-explain. Kasi kung tinitingnan ko po yung data doon sa budget of expenditure and sources of financing, yung appropriations and obligations ng PhilHealth Insurance Corporation from 2017 to 2022, wala po kayong isinoli na pondo. Nagamit nyo po lahat. So, totoo na nagbayad kayo sa benepisyo at ininvest ninyo. Pero sa tingin ko, mas malaki po yung investment na gawa po ninyo eh. You remember sa budget hearing, Mr. Ledesma, sabi ko, what are you? Service provider o business? Di ba? Tinanong ko po kayo noon eh. Why? Because according to the records, your interest income for 2022 was 11 billion. And your other income is 698 million plus. In 2023, your interest income rose from 11.5 billion to 20.7 billion. So, ibig sabihin, lumaki yung investment amount ninyo. Di po ba? So, you're becoming a business enterprise, not a service enterprise. The statistics would show that. You could just imagine, from 2022, 11.5 ang interest income ninyo. In 2023, yung interest income nyo is 20.7 billion. And your other income rose also from 698 million to 815 million. So, yung earning ang nangyayari eh.
Mr. Chair.
Mr. Ledesma, you're recognized.
Duly noted, Mr. Chair. Yes, that is correct. That is all correct, Mr. Chair. But I'd like to mention po, that's why I keep on reiterating po that our primary focus now is on benefit expansion. So, Mr. Chair, if we do that, we aggressively focus on benefit expansion, yung trend na po yan, magsi-shift po yan, diba? Dahil umaakyat yan, ngayon, magiging pababa na mo yan. Especially now that we are very aggressive. But po, we will not deny, tama po lahat ng sinabi po ni Honorable Ako.
Okay, having said that, may we know what is the ratio of the payout versus the investment source from the subsidy for the year 2023 and 2024?
Yes, Your,
ano po yung...
Yes, Your Honor. Can we just
Yes,
give
yung
given a
binibigay
few...
sa inyong, in short, gusto po naming malaman, yung binibigay sa inyong subsidy, ano yung ratio ng binibigay ninyo sa tao at yung portion nun kung ilan ang ini-invest ninyo?
We'll just, Your Honor, we'll put together the figures. It's a very good question. No? We'll put together the figures, Your Honor, with your permission.
Yes, please.
Give in a minute.
Mr. Chair,
Yes.
for 2023, Mr. Chair, the benefit payout of PhilHealth for the for the indirect contributors amounting to 58 billion, Mr. Chair.
58 billion.
Apo, ang ating
Ito yung payout.
GAA, Mr. Chair, ay nasa 80. But the amount released in CA by DBM ay nasa 50. So in other words, for year 2023, mas mataas yung benefit payout natin sa indirect compared to the received amount of 50 bilyones, Mr. Chair.
Ang gusto kong malaman, magkakano muna yung binigay sa inyong subsidy nun, noong 2023?
Sa 2023, Mr. Chair, 80 billion po sa GAA
80
po
billion.
natin. Opo.
Okay. Sa 80 billion, 58 billion sa payout.
Opo.
Okay. So yung remaining na ilan ang ano nun? 22 billion, ito yung napunta sa investment.
Hindi po, Mr.
Saan?
Chair. As I mentioned, Mr. Chair, 50 na receive namin na NCA. Pera.
50 lang ang natanggap ninyo.
50 lang natanggap namin.
Okay. So saan kayo kumuha ng 8 billion?
Mr. Chair, ito po ay ang pera na nalikom ng korporasyon for the past several years, including yung mga premium contribution from the direct. Yun ang pinampabayad po natin.
So ibig sabihin, yung remaining na 22 hindi niyo natanggap.
Hindi pa po
na-receive.
namin natanggap.
So may utang pa sa inyo yung ano?
DBM po.
DBM.
Opo, nag-usap na po kami last week po ni Yosek
Okay.
Toledo.
Sa 2024,
Sa 2024, Mr. Chair,
magkano muna yung subsidy ninyo, supposedly?
the subsidy from the Syntax ay 40. 40. And
Bakit ang layo ng ano, from 80B naging 40? Okay,
yun,
so 40B ang naging subsidy.
40
Okay.
billion po.
So,
And
dito-
benefit payment po, as I mentioned kanina, as of September ay nasa 62.4 billion already.
62 billion ang
Benefit payout.
payout.
And
Baka ang sinasabi mo, sinama mo na yung subsidy tsaka yung ano, parang kinumbine mo na.
hindi, Mr. Chair, that is intended for the indirect contributors account, Mr. Chair.
So, eto lahat, etong 58 billion, eto na yung buong payout sa buong 2023. Tama?
That is intended for the indirect contributors, Mr. Chair.
Kaya nga, sa buong 2023.
Opo.
So, magkano supposedly yung galing sa inyo? Kasi pag sinabi mong subsidy, tulong lang to eh.
Opo.
Di ba?
Opo.
So, yung galing sa inyo, parang ang ginawa mo, parang lahat, kinover mo lahat dun sa subsidy eh. Yung sa inyo,
Mr. Chair, for year 2023, the benefit payout ay nasa 118 billion. And again, the
ilan yung ano?
118 billion, Mr. Chair, yung total benefit payout ng PhilHealth.